Hi, it's Katie again with the Parks and Rec Fitness team. Today we're going to be doing a short yoga sequence that you can do right at home. Okay, we're ready to get started. First, we're going to do a short sequence called a Sun Salutation. So to begin, come to the top of your mat, or you could use a towel or a rug if you don't have one. You want to bring your feet either hip distance apart, or if it's comfortable, you could bring them a little closer with your toes facing forward. Standing up as tall as you can, draw the navel towards the spine. Let your shoulders relax down and back. And just taking a moment here, you could even shut your eyes, take a few deep breaths, centering, letting go of thoughts from the day. And then on the next inhale, we'll take a big reach overhead. You could even look overhead, and on the exhale, folding halfway forward, letting your hands slide down the legs. So you'll feel a nice stretch down your hamstrings. You could hold here for a few breaths. And then inhaling, reaching back overhead. And exhaling, bringing your hands towards your heart. We'll do that again. Big inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, folding either halfway forward, or you can soften the knees and come a little farther forward. Inhaling, reach overhead, and exhaling. So we're trying to match our breath with the movement. Take a big inhale, reach overhead. On the exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the right foot back into a high lunge, wiggling back the toes. You could even drop your knee if it feels more comfortable. You could stay here for a few breaths. You want to make sure your knee is right over your ankle. Inhaling, then exhale, stepping back to plank. Anytime we're in plank, you could drop to your knees, just making sure to engage the core. Inhaling here on the exhale, keeping the elbows close to the side, come all the way down to the mat. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, draw the navel towards the spine, inhaling up to cobra. Make sure your elbows are not out. You want to keep them tucked close in. Stay for a breath, exhaling down. Press into the knees and up, downward facing dog. Here you want to let your head drop between the arms. Dropping and let the heels fall towards the mat. Lengthening out through both sides of the waist. On the next inhale, lift the right foot up into the air, and we'll take a few small steps forward, coming back to the top of the mat. Inhaling, reach overhead. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Doing the same thing on the other leg now. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back now, wiggling back the toes until your knee is right over the ankle. You could hold here or again lower that back knee down. Staying as long as you like, getting a nice stretch on the front of the hip. Inhaling here, exhale, step the front foot back till you're in a plank. Or you could drop to the knees. Take an inhale. Exhale down to the mat, inhaling up to cobra. Exhale, releasing back, sitting the hips back towards the heels. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, lift the left leg up. Exhale, take a few small steps forward towards the front of the mat. And then inhaling, reach overhead. And exhaling, hands to your heart. And now for a slightly more challenging version. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back the right leg. Inhaling here, exhale to plank. Inhale again, exhale, a yoga push-up, chaturanga, keeping the elbows close to the side, coming halfway down, and then inhaling, let your chest come through the arms, balancing your weight on the tops of your feet, standing on your hands. Inhaling here, exhale, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, take a big step forward, and you could even assist your leg forward using your hand. Inhaling again, exhale to fold. On the next inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. And the last side, inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back the left leg. Inhaling here, exhale to plank. And then coming down through your yoga push-up, exhaling down, inhale, upward facing dog. On the next exhale, coming through to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg up, exhale, take a big step forward. Inhaling here, exhale to a fold. Taking it overhead with a big inhale. Exhale, hands toward your heart. Pausing here, take a few breaths, seeing how your body is feeling now that your blood is flowing. And then we'll move on to our next sequence. So I'm going to be turning my mat to the side. And this time we'll start right at the center of the mat, or your towel or your rug or whatever you've got. Again in mountain pose, so standing up nice and tall, chest lifted, reaching up through the crown of your head. And then stepping both feet wide and bringing your arms out to 5-point star. So you're lengthening out through both arms, shoulders are relaxed down from the ears, lengthening out through the crown of your head. From here, we'll pivot on our heels so that our toes are facing the left. The left heel is right in line with the side back of the right heel. And then just starting a little bit of a bend into the left knee. And then holding the bend in the knee, making sure to stop right, the knee is right over the ankle, and the arms are reaching long for warrior two. So even though I'm looking out over my left hand, I'm not going to lean my torso forward. I want to keep my torso upright. Drawing the belly button in so that my core is supporting my spine. Holding here for a breath. And then turning my left palm up to face the ceiling. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, reach the left hand up as the right arm goes down the right leg. Reverse warrior. Holding here for a breath. And then inhaling back through warrior two. Now my left forearm rests on my leg. The right arm could reach straight up, or if it feels okay for your shoulder, you could reach diagonally across. Extended side angle. Keep that shoulder, right shoulder relaxed down from your ear. And then flowing between those three poses, inhaling, warrior two, exhale, reverse warrior, maybe a little farther this time of a reach. Inhale, center, and exhale, extended side angle, reaching up, across, or if you want more of a challenge for your leg and your core, you could try reaching both arms out. Inhaling here. On the exhale, I'm going to straighten both arms and pivot my left foot and my right foot so they're facing forward. And then turning the toes out slightly, start to bend at the hips, keeping my knees over my ankles, belly button drawn in, coming into goddess warrior. You could bend your elbows into cactus arms, maybe connecting thumb and forefinger. Taking a few breaths here. The lower you go, the more of a challenge you'll find for your legs. And next, straightening up the legs, reaching the arms long. We'll pivot on the heels, so now the toes face the right. We'll do everything we did on the left. Starting with that bend and straightening of the right knee. Holding the bend with the knee over the ankle, draw the belly button in, relax the shoulders. Looking out over your right fingertips into warrior two. Turning the right palm up towards the ceiling, reach the arm up, reverse warrior. Inhaling here and staying for the exhale. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, bring your right forearm to the leg. You could reach straight up again or diagonally across. And then going from side to side, once again, inhaling through warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior, reaching a little farther as you get warm. Inhale, center. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, that option to reach both arms long, but keeping the chest looking straight ahead. On the inhale, straightening both legs, reaching the arms out, coming back towards center with the feet. And then relaxing the arms down. I'm going to bring my heel toe, my feet in just a little bit. And a few options. You could do Goddess Warrior again, or sinking down into Malasana, garland pose. You could use your elbows on the inside of the knee. Make sure your back is nice and long. Hips dropping down. Great for pelvic floor health. And chest is lifted. Holding here for a few breaths. Even relax your head down towards your fingertips. Bringing your focus inward. And releasing whenever you're ready. That's it for today. Thanks for watching our at-home workouts. Hope you enjoyed this yoga sequence. Stay tuned for more videos.